Stop wasting your energy panicking or getting angry at the video game industry. Retro games, AA games, and indie games are the future for true video game fans. Whales and those with a lot of disposable income are going to continually buy the bad games or practices of the AAA game industry. It's time to accept that and move on. Achieve inner peace with yourself. Wouldn't you rather have fun playing video games? No, I'm not saying everything is bad about the AAA industry, but you know what I mean, right? Are you perhaps looking for new games to play that aren't mainstream? As a JRPG channel who has mostly made videos about games from a smaller company, I got a lot of suggestions if you were looking for fun games to play. Are you into action games? If so, I would highly recommend the Ys series. Watch this video from me if you want more information about Ys. Do you perhaps want to get invested in a long-spanning, interconnected story series of games? Then I would highly recommend the Trails series. Watch this video if you want to learn more about Trails. Not a fan of Falcom? Okay. Are you perhaps a Xenoblade fan? If so, Xenosaga might tickle your fancy. I've been recently going through that series and it's been a good time so far. Even the controversial episode 2. Are you a big fan of the Fire Emblem series? Or Final Fantasy Tactics? If so, I got a suggestion of an indie game I recently played called Dark Deity 2. Dark Deity 2 is a strategy RPG that released recently this year, back in March. Despite the naming convention of my stream titles, this game isn't simply a Fire Emblem clone, and actually does a fair amount to stand out from the crowd. For starters, the visual style and animations of this game are incredible, especially the battle animations. Clearly these are inspired by the GBA Fire Emblem games, but they are elevated to a whole nother level here. Now initially the gameplay might seem like a Fire Emblem clone, but Dark Deity 2 does a few things differently. Every unit has mana for abilities they can use. These abilities can be upgraded with resources you obtain, and these upgrade decisions are for every unit's abilities. Basically, there's quite a few different ways you can build the characters. The customization isn't just for abilities, there's also rings and class trees. Each character can equip 2 rings, and these rings all have different and unique effects. The class tree is for promoting units once you have the proper level and resources. The unique thing about this is that units will keep their abilities from their former promotion, even if the class change is vastly different. So even if you have 2 units that are the same class, they can potentially be way different from each other without just stat differences. Some abilities from former classes might synergize very well with a completely different style promotion, so you aren't punished if you change it up. So the visuals, gameplay, and customization are great. What about the music and story? The music in Dark Deity 2 is awesome. I'm gonna take a risk and start playing music from the game. I have a feeling I won't get copyrighted for using it here. There's a vast variety of plenty of genres and instruments being used. Basically, the OST was never dull to listen to. The only nitpick I can think of at the moment is that one area had a song that just did not fit in my opinion, which is incredibly minor. If you're a fan of video game music, the odds are very high that you will love the OST in this game. As for the story, if you have played any strategy RPG, there's not much new here. Well, until a certain point. I won't spoil, but it does set itself apart from other games in the genre. Again, I can't spoil, so I will just say that the story is great and worth going through. The game also has bonding events that are high quality. I think personally I've just gotten fatigued of bonding event systems in games, but it is done well here. While I was streaming the game, I couldn't resist adding a bit of spice to the events though.
I do not think anything. I know you've been a bad girl. It's time to bring out the whip, sweetie cheeks. That's a lot of dots. If I may ask, what is it exactly that gave you this notion? You're kind of scaring me. Ha! Looking to cover your tracks for next time? Ooh.
Deity 2 is a great game, and I highly recommend playing it. This was a different video than my usual. I've been saying that a lot recently, eh? Anyways, on YouTube recently, I've been seeing quite a few videos recommended to me with doom and gloom about the video game industry. And I wanted to talk about Deity 2. So this was a kill two birds with one stone sort of scenario. Anyways, there's so many great games out there. Even if the AAA gaming industry has really been shitting the bed for the past 15 years or so. You just gotta expand your horizontals FF8 style to find them. That's much better than going mad and making social media posts on the regular, yeah? Well, I guess unless you're a freak who's addicted to being mad and enjoy it, I suppose. If you enjoyed this video, watch my other uploads. And also I stream very frequently on this channel, so if you see me live, don't be shy. Come on down and say hi. The classic is in order. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. I'll see you around. Have a good one. Peace.